When I first got to James Martin, sixth grade was where I was assigned to be. And over the last 3 years, we've had a period of negative growth and we've been in the red. And so we had to do a little something different because more of the same equals exactly the same. And so one of the things that we set as a priority for us is making sure that our goals are ambitious. And so it started with us recognizing the potential in our kids first, and then being able to transfer that feeling of empowerment to our students so that they're able to kind of take on that ownership as well. So we have our students do data trackers where they actually monitor their proficiency levels, red, yellow, and green per standard. And so we found a lot of growth with that. We feel like it has increased the level of accountability for students. So, to kind of get them into, hey, we're all invested, but you have a part too. So we hold them accountable as well. And then they're able to track their growth. And then you hear those conversations like, yeah, things are going really good. I'm really improving. I didn't do so well with this standard. Here's why I think. And I think the caveat to all of that is giving them that reflection time. So at the bottom of our data tracker, we actually have comment on the standard that you did the best. Explain why. Comment on the standard that you feel was the weakest for you and explain why. Sometimes it's as simple as I just didn't take my time. It was at the end of the 4-hour testing block and I got tired and so I just gave up. And then sometimes it's more, we get very specific. I've always struggled with informational text, or vocabulary is a high button issue for me. And so it allows teachers that extra piece of data to then have those intentional conferences with students to allow them to move beyond.
This is for the grade level according to math.
In terms of student culture, kids can be very dejected when they realize that I didn't get that 3, that 4, that 5 on that EOG. But when we're able to show them by means of their data tracker or conversations or assessments that they're taking in the classroom, that they're growing, that they were a level 1, now you're a level 2, that really sparks a lot of interest in our kids. And so we created this initiative last year called Strive for 5. And Strive for 5 is essentially, we want every kid in this school to be excellent, because you can be excellent. That looks different at different levels, but you're going to strive to be the absolute best that you can be. It worked really well. We rewarded students for growth from one achievement level to the next. So we started doing that on a smaller scale with our interim assessments, and then we actually carried it over with the EOG to kind of create some woohoo around testing because everybody loves testing. It was just amazing because the kids, that was the first time something like that had happened here, and to see them excited about their opportunity to be rewarded and for something that they did right was like just amazing. It was very heartwarming for me because you walk in the hallway, you see the kids going, yeah, bro, I got 15 points growth. What did you do? Did you, and there's that positive culture that we're building where kids are learning to be accountable and they're learning to really be invested in their learning and do their best. And as long as they're doing their best, that's all we can ask for.